You already know, I'm legendary. But today we're going to be doing our top 10 favorite characters. The last time we did this was what, a month, 2 months ago. I'm not sure, but this one is going to be a lot different because that video wasn't like, what's it called, targeted on, or it wasn't meant for 1000 Year Blood War, but at the time I only used 1000 Year Blood War because those were legit the only banners coming out like every month. But now that, you know, ever since I'd say June, I've like got a lot of new characters, start using more characters that are not even 1000 Year Blood War, and I think this one is going to be a lot more different. Like, that's why you don't see a lot of the 1000 Year Blood War characters here in units. Now obviously I wasn't going to go through all of this and try to find them, so I just grabbed the characters that I know I would consider my top 10. There's 20 here, but not all of them are going to make it. This is just like my selections, because I don't even know the exact placements, but we're gonna see it while we go along. So before we begin, make sure you guys subscribe and like, and yeah, I think we're what, 10 more away from from 800. So hey, make sure you hit that sub. So number 10, like okay, I'm gonna have to put this into like my favorite characters in terms of how much fun I have with this character. Even like, for example, if they're like a Brave Battle character and I only use them in Brave Battle, how much fun do I have with them in Brave Battle, right? And even just like arena characters, how much fun do I have with them in arena and stuff like that. So this is going to be based off of, I guess, how much fun I have with these characters. So if I had to go off of just fun, I think I'm going to put Apache 10. Right? I'm not going to lie, like a month ago or 2 months ago, I did not like Apache at all. I don't know, I just thought Apache was weird. But then like when I got the accessory for Apache and I really started using Apache, I was like, damn, this girl is actually cold as hell. So I think I'm definitely gonna put Apache at 10. I still use Apache. She's my like main crystal jewel farmer, right? I put her on my crystal jewel farming team, but I still use Apache, the fun unit. I actually went back into the Retsu banner, who is our next unit. I think I put Retsu too. I went into her banner for Apache dupes, but I managed to pull Retsu, and it was probably the best decision because like Retsu is so fun, bro. Ultimate is clean, it's enjoyable, you know, comforting. But I think like it's Retsu, so good. I love her third strong attack, her first and second strong attack. Like I legit could be across like a puddle of poison, and I just throw whatever. What is that she has? I think that's her Zongpakto, but she just throws it to the enemies, and it's so cool to me. I don't know. I like it. So I think these two summer. I would want to put all the summer units here, but like especially that Holly Bub, but because she's a NAD melee. Not really. I feel like summer characters should be SP, like yeah. I think they should be like SP characters because their animations are just so fun, and I feel like it's a waste if you're just using them on NAD if they're not ranged. Like I don't know, if they're not ranged, I feel like they're wasted sometimes. I don't know. In 8th, I think I'm gonna put Lisa. I just got Lisa off the 6th anniversary, and I've never seen what Lisa did. Like I've played with Lisas before in IZ, obviously, but I don't have animations on, so I never knew what this Lisa's animations were like at all. And when I used her for something, like, oh my, when I first used her, I remember I was live when I used her, I was like, oh my god, this Lisa is like, damn, this is a character I'm gonna start using a lot, for sure, because I don't know, she reminds me so much of Orochimaru with her snakes, right, from Naruto. Her third strong attack is a full screen that has like a red snake that just pops up. It's so well animated. Her NAD, like I think she has one of the coolest NAD strings in the game in terms of the way it looks. Because it's like her snake shoots and it's like fire, water, or not fire. It's not water. It's like ice, like ice, fire, ice, fire. It's like crazy. It's so sick. But I think I put Lisa there for sure. In 7th, I think I'm gonna be honest. Lately, I haven't used Lily Barrow because I got Shinji recently, and I would put Shinji over Lily Barrow in terms of usability, or not usability, but like in terms of how fun they are. So I think I'm gonna put Soy Fan. Now this is crazy because Soy Fan used to be my 1 on my last. If you go back to my top 10 in my last one, this Soy Fan was 1. Now she's 7. So now you guys see how much like new characters I've used and how much more fun I have with them. I still think, honestly, this Soy Fawn is like still probably my most like funnest character. I think she's still the funnest character in the game. But this is based on my favorite characters, and like just how fun they are as a factor into their placement. So if it was based off of how fun they are and that's all it was, I would obviously still put her 1. Because I still have the most fun with this Soy Fawn. I still use her all the time. It's Soy Fawn, of course. But yeah, this Soy Fawn, you guys already know, I love Soy Fawn. I love this girl. This specific Soy Fawn too. Her character design, her kit is so cool. I love it. I love it. Like, they built her well. In 6, I'm going to put Soy Chi. Now, Soy Chi is a character I use all the time. It's the only mind unit I use, really. But I'm only disappointed in Soy Chi because I wish they were NAD instead of SP, because like there's 2 of them on the field, and when you're not using like the other character out of the 2, it's like they're only doing NAD damage. They're not doing SP damage. So if this was a NAD character, it would be like so cracked actually, because it's basically like having flurry +2, because you have a second hitter on your your unit. But imagine if Soy Chi like was a NAD character with flurry +2, bro. Actually the most broken character, because having 2 characters doing NAD damage if enemies are close by, and then flurry +2 on that, like think about it, that'd be cracked. But yeah, I think Soy Chi is still one of my favorite characters, definitely. But I just wish she was NAD, right? So now we're in our top 5, right? Let me make sure. Our top 5, hey. Spirits Are Forever with you, Suntri. Now, I went in this banner, right? I like Suntri. Like, he's a character. I like Suntri. He's not like a character I don't like, right? But when I was going into the Spirits Are Forever with you banner, I wasn't going in for Suntri. I was actually going in for Yamamoto, of course. And Jusho, I was mainly just going for Yamamoto, right? Jusho was just someone I pulled like off the first free multi, and then when I used Jusho, I was like, oh my god, this guy is sick. He's fun. But it wasn't like I would say it was like not a week, maybe like 4 days after the banner released, where I got my Suntri, and when I used him, I was like, hold up, he's a letdown. He's a letdown, but I think he's a cool character because of how much weakening this guy could put out, right? He can weaken like the entire room within seconds with that vortex, and then that innervator skill, I think it's called. And then also his ultimate. I think his ultimate is the creepiest ultimate in the game, for sure. He like bows his head and then starts singing, and then when he stabs you at the end, it makes me flinch every time. Like I know it's coming and I still flinch. Like that's pretty cool. Like I like this Suntri. I use him a lot more actually now. But will he replace Soy Fawn or Soy Chi? I don't know. I like this Suntri. I like this Suntri. So maybe in the future he might, I might use him more than Soy Chi here. I just wish Soy Chi was a nap, but it is what it is. Our top 4. Favorite characters in terms of fun. I think Aizen. Now I'm not gonna lie, I haven't used Aizen a lot because, again, like majority of the time when it comes to content like that, I don't need like co-op or anything like that. I'm using Jushiro. He farms everything. He just auto farms for me, so I don't really use any other character like that. But Aizen is obviously, when Aizen dropped, and when I do use Aizen, it's like, oh my god, every time I use Aizen, I'm like, who created this character in my head? I'm like, who thought this was smart? Who thought this was going to save the game? And he did, obviously, but I was like, that's too much. He's too dangerous in this game. So, I just keep him away from the battlefield because it's just too dangerous. But I think I would put him 4th for my like top favorite characters. But yeah, now it comes down to our final 3. And I already have my final 3. And it might shock a lot of you guys because okay, I have it. I know who my 1 is for sure. I know who my 1 is for sure. 3 is Bankai Shinji, I think. I think he might be 2. No, he's 3. Bankai Shinji is 3. He's like Bankai Shinji is a fun character. I think the only reason why I'm gonna put him 3 for me is because his confusion is a letdown. Just not his confusion, it was just confusion in the general. I wish confusion, like when it procced on an enemy, they would attack the other enemies, like they would focus on the other enemies. But how confusion works is they can hit the other enemies, but that's if they're still trying to attack you. So if, like, I don't know, like that Aron card, for example, that one Aron card that spins around with the laser, if I confuse and it spins around in the, like, with the laser and there's other enemies around, those enemies will take damage. But he does that. The Aron card doesn't focus on those enemies. If they're just in the way, they're gonna get hit. That's how his confusion works. So I think that's kind of a letdown. I wish he made it that enemies attack other enemies like willingly. But yeah, I think alright, for 3 or for 2, I will be putting Bankai Shuhei. Bankai Shuhei is like Bankai Shuhei. If you know what I mean. Bankai Shuhei is Bankai Shuhei. You know why he's this high. You know why Shuhei is this high. I'm not gonna lie, bro. When I did my summoning video with this Bankai Shuhei and I didn't pull him, I didn't open BBS for 2 days. Because I was so salty that I didn't pull him. Then I was like, you know what, let me just go do one more multi. And I did that multi and I got him. And I was so happy. I was so happy, bro. When I did not get him and I just kept getting auras, I did not open BBS for 2 days. Go look, I did not open BBS for 2 days. I was recording like shorts that day off my phone. Because I did not want to. I was just butthurt, right? And then when I got him, I was like, yes. Right? Because I don't consider myself getting shafted on a banner until the banner leaves. Right? Like, if I don't get them instantly, it's not a shaft to me. If I get them throughout the time the banner is out, then, like, you know, I don't need them instantly. But Shuhei was somebody I've been waiting for. So, for me to get him, obviously. And then for number 1, we know who it is. Yamamoto. Obviously. Now, you're going to be like, oh, what do you mean, this Yamamoto? He's a Brave Battle character. And you're probably like, oh, he just sims Yamamoto. That's why Yamamoto won for him. Which is not even true, actually. This Yamamoto, before he dropped, I had Jugram. And I was not doing Brave Battle. I was not doing Brave Battle at all. I didn't care. I didn't even make it to the last Extreme Co-op because I didn't care. But with this Yamamoto, it's like, I enjoy doing Brave Battle. I go to Brave Battle, like, I legit check every, like, 2 hours because their stamina refreshes every 2 hours. I think it was like, I don't know what the timer. I think it's an hour and 30 minutes, but every like 2 hours I go check, do my Brave Battle, because it's like, damn, I love using this Yamamoto because him with like Jugram, I don't have Tsukishima, right? So I use him and Jugram, and then like another random character, and you know, they're useful to me. I find it so fun. I find it so fun. This Yamamoto is like when the 2 best teams, or the 2 better characters before Yamamoto, Tsukishima and Jugram, have no chance against him. When I can go into Brave Battle and solo, right? I've beaten Yamamoto, Tsukishima, and Jugram teams. Max Transcendence with my Yamamoto, not their Yamamoto Max Transcendence, their Jugram and Tsukishima though. But my Yamamoto Max, and then like Ichibei, and then Jugram, and I beat them because, you know, my Ichibei is cracked, bro. Not Ichibei. My Yamamoto is cracked, bro. I think this is for sure my list. If there was anything I would change, you're probably like, why is Jushiro not here? Because, like, Jushiro, I love using Jushiro, but again, he's just my, like, auto farmer, right? He's just my auto farmer. But I do love using Jushiro, don't get me wrong. He is just my auto farmer though. Soon, probably the next one you guys see, this Loopy right here will probably be up here because this Loopy has the aspect of Ken Kaneki, right? If you look at this Loopy and the art design, and if you've watched Tokyo Ghoul is my favorite anime, right? And Ken Kaneki is my favorite character of all time. If you've watched Tokyo Ghoul, you know Ken Kaneki, like, he uses Kogunes, which is what Loopy is, like, basically has. So I want to kind of implement Tokyo Ghoul into BBS by using Loopy to do it. And I'm gonna like custom Loopy's art and turn Loopy into a ghoul and stuff like that. You guys will see. But Yeah, I think Loopy is someone I'm just start gonna use. I'm gonna start using a lot more, even though Loopy is not like the greatest character. But yeah, look at these characters that didn't make it last time. Like, look at these 1,000-year Blood War characters. I haven't used these characters in a long time. I haven't used the Yamamoto. I've used this Yamamoto all the time. I haven't used this Yamamoto actually. I've used Uryu more than this Yamamoto here. But this 1,000-year Blood War one, actually, I probably would have put him in like this. I think I still love this Yamamoto. Like, the blue Yamamoto's sick. I still love using him when it comes to SP stuff, but if I had to place them just in this, I'd probably say, I mean, Candace too, like probably high there. I started using Candace a lot recently too. Jugrim and Ichibe are here because again, Yamamoto makes them like so fun in Brave Battle. But I don't know, you guys let me know what you think about these, my tier list, and let me know what your top 10 list is down below in the comments. I'll be sure to read it all, but I think for now, this is going to be my top 10 favorite characters as of right now for BBS, and I'll see you guys next month when I make this again. So make sure you guys subscribe on the road to 800 subs. I'll see you guys in the next one. I'm out. Peace.